welcome to Insomniac Live, and holy shit! Who are you? You're not an Insomniac.
Tell me the fucking Spider-Man release date!
No.
How many seconds are we in with the F-bomb?
You said we could curse?
Yeah, of course.
Cheers.
Okay. Welcome to Insomniac. Greg
Cheers,
Miller.
Hey, it's Greg Miller from Kinda Funny, everybody.
Yeah,
Twitch.tv/KindaFunnyGames. Come on over.
Yeah, you should definitely check out your channel. You guys have lots of good stuff. There's
Thank
Kinda
you.
Funny
Thank
Daily.
you.
You have a whole crew of people. There's
Right.
great morning programming.
That's
There's great
correct.
afternoon programming.
There are
there's
2 daily
programming.
shows a day over on the Twitch. You got the YouTubes going, podcasts everywhere.
I'm busy. Yeah, I can tell.
But not so busy that
Never
you aren't
sleep?
drinking beer with us at 3 in the afternoon.
It's St. Patrick's Day, as you pointed out. You know what I
Tomorrow.
mean? Well, you know, I don't care. You know,
Close enough.
It's like today's
St. Patrick's week.
Today's the observed holiday.
We don't have. I mean, we bought a Scot. We don't have an Irish.
Except for Patrick. But.
Well, actually, I think we have a couple. I think
Yeah.
you're really selling yourself short here.
Okay, well we brought a Scot though.
I can pretend to be Irish if you want.
Sure.
Yeah.
Say something Irish.
This works for like I'd say 80% of Americans. Sorry.
Oh yeah. No.
Oh yeah. No, Americans don't know accents.
We are
for
very
anything.
dumb.
We're
very
stupid.
dumb
We're
people.
stupid.
Yeah.
So Greg was in town. He
Yeah.
said, "I'm going to come over," and I said, "You're a masochist because I can't show you anything.
I
or
wanted
tell
to
you
infiltrate and see stuff, and somehow you brought me in through a back entrance that I saw nothing.
Yep.
I've still never gone through those 2 doors in your lobby that I think open up into developers on some sides.
Yes, that's like the Willy Wonka Chocolate Land, and
Sure.
you're just in the shipping side,
Sure.
where it's just like brown boxes with labels on
Correct. Yeah.
them. You're like Mike TV.
It's pretty great on the other side, just so you know.
Yeah, it's really good.
I'll give you. Let me ask a question then that you might actually be able to answer, because this is the problem with you Insomniac people.
Yeah.
You got people. You got them. You got them. They have questions for you, but you always wiggle out of them.
I know.
The
I'm
question,
very slippery.
outside of the pats on the back I get for being the only champion for the Spider-Man release date, because I don't know if you've noticed this, the rest of the video game industry flatline on Spider-Man. Nobody's excited for it except Kinda Funny.
No, they are excited.
No one's excited
They
except
just
Kinda
are.
Funny.
They just are willing not to pressure us. Like they don't want us to. They don't. They're like, look. There's no reason. There's no pressure for commitment. It's just kind of like, yeah, we'll get there when we get there. You're the one who's like banging for the ring, baby, and it's okay, cause like, you know, we might be shopping, but I'm not ready to pop the question.
You're
for you.
close to popping the question. That's what we all know. You know, you keep every one of you with your tweets all weekend long. I sat here and played Spider-Man at home. I mean, that means it's pretty
Yeah,
good.
You know, that's
content.
funny.
whole days.
People are-
Yeah, that's pretty great.
That's a misconception about video games. People are like, wow, it's playable, so it must be close. Like, no, we've been playing the game since day one, right?
Yeah, but you weren't when it was a janky Maya build or whatever. You weren't taking it home and putting it on a test kit and playing it there. You got the little.
You've been taking the
Listen,
game
guys,
home
I think
for
I know
more
a little.
than
I know a little bit more than you
About
guys
game
about what you're
development, yeah.
taking home a game,
Okay,
what it means.
okay.
All right. Here's
Fair
the
enough.
question for real though that I get all the time, and this is more, of course, for Shuhei Yoshida, the Overlord of Sony.
Okay.
When and where are you going to sell the PSX Spider-Man shirt again? Because I get asked every time I wear that shirt, where's it going to be?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But, you know, Marvel does very good things about, like, making, you know, like, merchandise is a thing that Marvel's good at.
I'd
You've
like
already
to
seen
believe
there's
that.
action figures coming. That was shown
That's
by
cool.
Hasbro.
That was cool, yeah.
So I would say, like, that's just the tip of the iceberg, hopefully, in
Yeah.
terms of things that Marvel might do to, you know, with the White Spider and the PlayStation 4 Spider.
Next time you're hanging out
Uh-huh.
with the Chief Executive Officer of Marvel, Bill Roseman, what I want you to ask him is, when can I get the Spider-Man bike helmet? Because their kids have Spider-Man bike helmets that
you
are
need an
really
adult
cool.
one?
Yes, I need an adult one.
All right, we'll ask him.
Thank you very much.
We'll
That's
ask
it.
him.
That was good. All right, that was it.
All right, well,
See you later.
I hope you hope.
You
I
didn't get
hope,
the release date, but you got that. So
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Non-committal. We'll
yeah,
ask them about an
non-committal.
adult helmet for you,
Yeah.
you overgrown child.
So, like, I appreciate all the new follows. I see Fearless Kane, Elite Chavez, CK518, Uber Brent, Ed Reed Fan 20, Jedi Knight Mike. There's probably a bunch more we missed. You know, but you know, since you're here, you're obsessed with Monster Hunter.
I'm obsessed with Monster
So we
Hunter.
found the 2 biggest Monster Hunter fans in the office, Adam
yeah.
and Sophie. We downloaded your save even.
All right.
I believe we're playing
You
your
did
save.
it, I did.
Well, I
You know
mean,
what I mean?
okay.
Don't act like you came in and did all the heavy lifting. Or
No,
something.
you definitely signed into your PSN account,
Correct.
and I won't do anything bad with your PSN account after you leave. I promise.
I'm gonna,
We might
I
buy
will
it.
definitely delete that before
Yeah.
I leave. Don't worry about
No,
it.
you don't need to.
I've been
Don't
burned
worry.
once or twice.
Why would
alright?
you delete it?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, you could keep it there, and you never know what might slip onto it.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
I like where your heads are at. Yeah, all right. Let me see that Spider-Man trophy list. Don't make your platinum too hard. You know what I mean? Make it attainable. Make me work for it.
Right.
But just don't make. Let me see the trophy list. Bring it in.
There's no trophy.
No oh, there's a. You don't have a trophy list yet?
I'm not showing you a trophy list.
But do you have it yet?
I can't say.
You've been spitballing one.
I can't
What
say.
do you call the platinum?
I can't say.
Parker Luck? Call it Parker Luck. That's a good one. You know what I mean? That's a good one right there.
What's
How
your-
are you working difficulties into an open world game? That's the other
What's
question.
your-
Because you
what's your-
can't beat. You know what I mean?
Aren't you glad I'm here?
Yeah,
and it's
I
not,
am.
it's
Yeah.
not- yep.
I would've
Yeah.
cried.
I don't know them well enough to
Yeah.
give them this level of shit. I wouldn't do it to them. I'd be very nice and
Yeah.
respectful. Yeah.
As you forever.
He has to ask the person who
I
has
think you're
no
the
idea.
people's
Yeah.
hero now. Wait, is this your cat thing? What is it called?
That's my
again?
palico in the back. Yes,
Your
please
palico.
don't insult Monster Hunter. All right.
What?
That's my
I'm not
palico.
insulting it. I
pretty
just
sweet.
forgot the
That's
name.
like
Is
the
that
best
Valhazak?
aspect of the game.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, the palico?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. This is my character, Kara Zor-El. Supergirl, of course. Let's put it out there. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Naturally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's wearing the big boss eye patch.
So
of
a
course.
little DC in this Marvel world.
Right, exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
okay.
I will tell you, I made the mistake. I'm rolling this Xeno armor, right, that I love dearly,
Mhm.
but I took the beta version instead of the alpha version. The alpha version my wife rolled, and you can customize all the colors. So hers looks way cooler.
It's
Mine
also
only
got
has-
more of a cape.
Right.
Do you guys
yeah.
play together?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
You
yeah.
do like 2 screens in the living room?
Yep,
You're both-
sure do.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's rad. That's
Saving up
great.
right now because I need to get a better TV. Everybody who
what do
looks
you
at the photos, I just have an old plasma.
So now you're gonna get
48
you're gonna get a nice LG OLED.
Something like that.
HDR.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, get a nice LG OLED.
Oh, you're telling me?
Yeah, yeah, seriously.
The thing about it is Tim is super into TVs,
Uh-huh.
so I feel like when it's
So-
time to pull the
so am I.
trigger. Okay, well, Tim's right there.
Well, okay.
You tell me
that's
the
fine.
you let me see the trophy. Let's just glance at it. You get to pick my TV. We can do them
He's
both
saying-
right on the
he's saying
screen
he
right
doesn't-
now.
Wait,
He's
you
saying-
get
You
a
bring
first
me the
TV.
proposed trophy list.
I mean, I would go with the black and white, you know.
Here's the giant tube set, 1955.
That's what you guys are doing in
7
Scotland
inches.
stuff. Top Boog, Giant Panda, McLovin, Bear, Quinn on Zeke, Tony 2513. Thank you all for the follows and hello everyone in the chat.
Of course, we're hosting on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames. Kind of Funny Games, folks. Click on over at Insomniac Games. Give them a follow.
Oh, thank
I'm
you.
very impressed that you guys do this. You stream consistently. I pop in quite a bit when I can.
Mm-hmm.
No reason.
Which is
Pop in quite a bit when I can. That's a weird way to say it, I guess.
Whenever you're available.
You guys do a lot. You do it, but you do different games, which I appreciate.
Yeah.
It's actually you guys being personalities
Yeah.
and playing games you enjoy because you can't play your game
Right.
because apparently it's really far away.
Well, I can't tell you how far away it is, but it's coming out in 2018. So would you say really far is longer than 8.5 months? Because that would be the last day of 2018, which
I just don't know.
which would be a dumb day to come out. By the way, you'd never come out on December 31st.
No,
That'd
no.
be silly. So
Well, you
it's-
see that that's always just placeholder, right?
Right,
It's
yeah.
always placeholder.
I've been explaining placeholder dates to every single person on the internet for the last 2
quarters.
years.
Quarters are a big part
Yeah,
of it.
quarter. You know, people they're like, "Oh, is it June 30th?" Like, what's the
'Cause that
last
gets
day
posted-
of
yeah,
Q2?
see, that would
You
get
know,
kicked around a lot,
Yeah,
too.
that's one that gets.
So you're saying we can cross those dates off the possibility calendar?
I think any date you see out there is surely just a placeholder date at this point.
Interesting. All right.
I mean, you got talking about dates, and then you're already nudging them much further than anyone else has.
Somebody's got to
that's
do
not
it.
further.
You know what I mean? You bring in Jeff Keighley, he throws out softballs. You bring in Greg Miller, he's going for the jugular. All right, that's what I wanted. I want to be known as.
This is why I had to be up. This is why we delayed the show an hour so I could be up here because I had to be.
Anybody else, they'd crumble.
Yeah.
Right now, Brian would fold like a house of cards if he was getting asked these questions.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. That's why we have to limit your time together.
I've of course thrown this up right now. If you are a Monster Hunter player and you're watching live, you want to join us, feel free to toss in that online session ID. Join up.
Look at you. You're so pro at this.
I am.
It's like you,
well,
did
I've
you
played
play
a
this
lot.
before?
Well, it's the fact. This is my car is what? It's 130 hours. Is what the game clock says for me right now.
Okay.
And if you see there, my friend Steve right at the
Yeah.
top, 171, Slam Dunk X 150. These people are putting me to shame, of course. Even what is it, Rajit there? He's 69. Nice. But
He's not.
he's not.
playing
I'm not
anymore
even
at all.
69. You know what I mean? It's too.
Did you beat Tempered Karen? Okay, nice.
Drove me crazy.
Yeah.
That was a tough one.
That was
the first time in the game where I've gone and built an alternate set of armor just to have.
That is exactly what I was doing last night. Is like I tried to fight him a couple times with my regular armor, and
It's
this,
I was
this
like,
is not working.
well,
Time to
I gotta do something.
start farming some gems.
No, I haven't seen the. Have you looked at the events for the week? Because they
Not
popped
this week
yesterday
yet.
while I was on the road. I haven't looked into it. Let's do this one. Let's see what they got. You already know?
Rolling with
Well, what's a? Oh, that's a low rank.
it.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, go up.
But
Go
like-
up.
go with Ergon.
Yeah, you want to get in there? We'll get a group together.
Yeah.
Because the thing about it, of course, you do these ones, the events. They usually give you something special at the end there. They seem like I popped like they had that one Tiziaka one that fight 3 of them, and I was like,
Yeah.
that's a stupid one. And somebody's like, oh no,
Yeah.
it gives you the sunglasses.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you do it like 4 million times.
No, twice. I did it twice and I got them.
He's got good luck.
Yeah.
yeah.
They
I got
flagged
the
his
look.
account
Wait.
to make
Yeah.
the gems drop with
And
much
also,
higher frequency.
in all fairness, I did get the gems pretty easy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I got them quicker than I got all the tokens.
Okay. I was actually farming Nergigante Horn Pluses or whatever the other day.
I need some of those too right now.
And like I got 2 Nergigante gems before I got a single horn.
No.
Yeah.
How does a monster produce a gem?
You don't want to know?
Yeah, exactly.
I love the cooking, by the way. It's one of my favorite things.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, did you just skip it?
Oh, I did.
Yeah,
You did.
Yeah, well,
What's
again,
there's people watching and people ready to go.
I got 130 hours here. I've seen the cats cook.
Yeah, hold on. So wait,
I still
one
watch
lead
it
we're
most
burying,
times.
and
Yeah.
we just need to discuss it, and we go back to Monster Hunter.
The Spider-Man release date. Here we are.
No.
Saying,
Dan77714 said, "Did you all watch that Infinity War trailer?
Ooh,
That was some good stuff.
That was really
I
good.
got the feels in it. I got
Wow.
really strong away.
At which point?
Like, Star-Lord talking to Iron Man.
Playing sucks.
What?
You're playing sucks. Not
Yeah,
here's what
yeah.
playing.
This is it's just like because I love the Guardians, and then and then Spider-Man talking to Doctor Strange.
Oh yeah, that was awesome. Oh, we're using
You're
fake
fake
names.
names. I'm Spider-Man. So good, so good.
Now I need you to talk me down. Of course, you've seen the movie because you're in.
I have not.
Of course, you all have. You've all seen it. You're in
Many times.
My concern is: are we seeing too much in the trailers? Is it going? Because I feel like we all see how this is going to go, right? The final battle's in Wakanda. All right. Clearly, that Thanos Captain America thing is going to be one of the final scenes, right there. Is he going to get the gem? And he's going to get a snap, and that'll be the cut to black.
I don't know. I haven't seen it. I don't know. I assume they've done. I feel like Marvel and especially Star Wars, both from Disney, they've done a pretty good job of not blowing everything in the trailers. Like there's been a lot of surprises. Like Last Jedi, I messed with my expectations so much, and I feel like even both Spider-Man and Black Panther had nice surprises. And
Sure. No, Spider-Man had a lot of great surprises.
So
how do you think they're going to explain Peter being on the side of the bus, putting on his mask? Do you think he's going to be like, "That's really bad, guys. I'm Spider-Man," and he climbs out and does it? Because that'd be cool.
That would be sweet.
It'd be different. You know what I mean?
Different.
Really different.
It would be different.
Are you guys at all concerned with they moved the release date up, obviously, for Infinity War, right?
Mm-hmm.
But now that's so close to the Spider-Man game release date.
that's too far. That's true. It was funny. We were in a large meeting with like Marvel and Sony when that happened, and the meeting actually paused for a few minutes where we talked about the fact that moved, and everyone got excited. And then the tickets went on sale today.
Oh my god, I was panicking.
I got my IMAX. That was the thing. They went on sale at 6 in the morning. I didn't know. I woke up. I'm like, oh. And then on Fandango, every IMAX showing at the City Walk IMAX was showing is sold out, and I was like, no, this is impossible. I can't see it on IMAX. And then, fortunately, I realized it was a Fandango bug, and
thank goodness.
That
was my thing.
Everyone was up at 6 a.m. buying them all.
Yeah, right. And that was the problem.
Not on the West Coast.
Yeah, Joey, kind of funny brains back at the HQ. She was like, "I'm gonna do this. I got a list. I know how it's going." And I was like, "All right, cool." And then I woke up this morning and I was brushing my teeth and I watched the trailer. And at the end, it's like tickets now. And I looked at the time. I'm like, Joey is not awake. So I panicked and just bought 9 at the theater we usually go to. I'm like, I don't know if this was the plan, but this is what we have now.
Yeah, that was I knew the showtime started showing up yesterday, and I was like, they're probably gonna pop. And I didn't think, oh, they're gonna put the trailer up at 6 in the morning.
Right.
You better wake up. And so I had the same panicky thing this morning.
What you got?
I have my tickets in IMAX on the real IMAX screen at Universal City, and my parents are going to be here that weekend, so I'm going to drag them to see the movie in IMAX.
Smart.
Which will be fun for them, I think. My dad is at home recovering from heart surgery right now. He's doing great, but I have told him that one of his assignments over the next few weeks is to make sure he's watched all the Marvel movies.
Oh, and after he watches each one, he can go to youtube.com/kindafunny and watch MCU in review, where we review each one and rank them.
That's good.
Because if you started in January like we did, and you watch one a week, you're gonna end up perfectly until they change the release date, and then everybody panicked, and we're still good.
And you have a double movie.
Exactly.
You can even double feature to get through it. What's number 1 for you? Let's talk about favorite MCU movies just while we're talking.
Right now on the MCU in review, which is voted on by committee, and not that I'm saying I don't agree with the decision because I did vote for this. Winter Soldier, number 1 right now so far. And granted,
it's a good choice. Would
Yes,
that be your number 1?
That would be my number 1.
To bring you up to speed on where we're at, we're watching Avengers: Age of Ultron this weekend, recording the thing.
Oh, so you update the rankings every single.
Exactly. We vote every Tuesday at 9 a.m.
So
Post on YouTube.com/kindafunny
no,
and podcast services around the globe, including Spotify. Now you can get the plug in. You got the plug. You
got the plug. I can't wait till I have better plugs.
You can just practice now. Spider-Man on PlayStation 4 coming out.
X month, X day, 2018.
I mean, probably because Taylor disagreed.
Look at how you. Oh, the poor thing, he get lost his
You're
tail.
not even looking at this guy, and you're
Yeah.
just destroying
Now,
him.
here's what I want to say, because you guys are all real. Does this man not look like Thanos? Well, he's got the big old.
it's
It's kind of
Jay
a
Leno.
purple. Look at him! Look at him!
It's Jay Leno.
And he got a gold helmet on. Every time I play it, I say that, and then I'm usually playing with people who just don't agree with me. So I'm gonna keep saying it till someone agrees, and then I'll be the one on the internet. I'll run the Monster Hunter subreddit. Everybody be like, "Did you see Thanos?" Greg called it.
I kind of see it. Because it's like the gold and then almost the purple.
It's
It's not quite
almost
purple.
I
It's all
think it's
gray,
the jaw for me, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Super
guess.
jaw.
Yeah, I could kind of see it. And now they're doing all the fighting and you're just harvesting?
I mean, you gotta do it. I don't want anything to disappear. Especially the gold nugs. When the bandit mantle starts dropping them gold nugs, you gotta move.
You gotta go for it.
Yeah.
You gotta let everyone else.
But we got this. I mean, we got Steve in here, we got Ryjack in here, we're good. Loopy Wolf, not familiar with.
Is there anything that challenges you in this game anymore?
A Kieran battle.
Yeah.
A Kieran battle at level 50, which was the next level cap.
Tell me about. I don't know. I'm not like super into Monster Hunter.
Okay.
So explain
What's
why
wrong
that
with you?
battle's so. What? It's more. I haven't had time. It's.
Oh, because
Can
we're
we-
so
can we
close.
go over what you did on,
Yeah.
on the second week of Monster Hunter coming out?
No. So, hey, that's not fair. That was just a studio copy for the show.
Sure it was.
What did you do? What happened?
Because I got the copy for the studio,
Yep.
and I realized myself, and we did a show, and I realized I wasn't gonna have time to play Monster Hunter right
Sure,
now.
sure.
Despite saying on the
Very
stream that
busy.
you were totally going to play Monster Hunter.
I was like, oh, I should try this out, and then I realized that that was not true. I did not have time for it, and so I sent an email out like, hey, in the studio, buy this copy off of me, and then I got shamed so bad by the Monster Hunter fans
Yep.
that I didn't sell it and I kept the copy. And you know what I was right about? I haven't had time to play Monster Hunter.
But when you do, man, are you going to have a good 120 hours, you know?
Yeah, I know, but everyone else will have already played it all. That's the downside.
No, it's still fun to jump in and just help you beat up stuff even when I'm high level.
Oh, so I just go and get to beat up the high level stuff even though I'm like level 1.
No. I get to beat up your low level stuff.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, alright. So you just get to kind of slay everything.
Exactly.
He'll
I
carry
pick-
you.
I pick up some more
Yeah.
stuff. Everybody feel, it feels like we're all doing things together. Everybody's having a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in reality, all you're doing is running around in the background picking up all the materials while he's killing
Yeah.
the monster.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that works.
And you don't get in the way because you get one shot.
But that's what's
Yeah.
great about Monster Hunter is the fact that it's a pay-it-forward system.
Yeah.
Of when I started, this young boy named Grimecraft, a DJ you might know from the internet, came over to my house and played with us, and he was like already, I think, past where I am now. And he pulled us all through it. Like he was just beating the hell out of everything, telling us what to do. You teach each other. You pass your learnings down.
So
to
is,
the
it,
next
is this your
generation.
first Monster Hunter that you got into then?
Well, that's an interesting question.
Yeah,
you
that is a
phrased
good
it in an interesting way. I reviewed 2 on PSP for IGN.
Okay.
I found the old Monster Hunter games to be cumbersome and not like my full-on cup of tea, but
Sure.
I appreciate them for what they were. I knew they
Sure.
were great games. I
Sure.
gave them good scores and I did it. But they didn't click with me.
Right.
And this is the one where
Okay.
coming up to this, I was like, these kids were asking us like, oh man, are you excited for Monster Hunter? I was like, no man, like I played them on PSP. I know what they're about. They're just a little too clunky for me.
Yeah.
And the next day, somebody wrote into Kind of Funny Games Daily and was like, I hear you and I understand where you're coming from, but that's not what this Monster Hunter is. They
Yeah.
fixed everything you don't like. And I was like, oh, and then it
Yeah,
got close.
they
I
have-
got it and it was all in.
They have improved it a lot.
40 hours later.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's just quality life stuff.
Yeah.
And it was funny, over on our subreddit, the other day somebody posted an article from IGN in 2010
Yeah.
that was like, they need to westernize Monster Hunter, and it was these 5 ideas that this
Yeah.
game did all of them, and it turned out that I wrote that article and forgot all about it. And I was like, oh, no wonder I like this game so much. It's what I pitched 8 years ago. All right, yeah. And I'll tell you what, the kids in the comments on that article hated me. Oh, this guy doesn't get Monster Hunter. Oh, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Who's laughing now, kids? Me and Capcom. They're laughing all the way to the bank.
And they give them that bank money to you, right?
Exactly.
5% of that 7.5
I'm thanked in the
million.
credits as executive director with my outrageous ideas such as putting a lock on it. No one else had ever thought of this.
So, any Monster Hunter fan should probably be very happy because this just means that, Capcom is going to make lots more Monster Hunter.
Yeah,
content.
of course.
It's sold really well, and now Monster Hunter is actually a big, oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Finally, ladies and gentlemen, Ted Price is here to tell you the release date for Spider-Man on PlayStation 4.
So what's he doing here?
Well, he,
look
gaming,
like
we're doing a live stream.
How can nothing do
You
this?
know we're not supposed to have outside people in here. You have to leave.
No, Shu said it was fine.
You
Shuhei
have to
said it was
leave.
fine.
You have to go.
But now you have my save going too. Like this is a real fight. You're
You really,
blocking.
no, you really have to go. We're We talked about this. We're not supposed to have journalists in the office.
But what about cool quality entertainers? Huh? Twitch people.
Influencers?
Patreon people, huh?
I stick to the rules. This is a rule we said.
Well,
we
you're lucky.
decided.
Again, in Sony's bucket, they put me in the influencer camp, not press
I have
camp.
to ask you.
Can you keep fighting this ball? I mean, like, just save it and like log me out. Is that okay?
I think he can.
He doesn't know how to do
I
it.
have to walk out with you.
Oh, jeez.
Thanks a lot, James.
Sorry, buddy.
Later, Greg.
Thanks, guys.
I'll buy a bunch of stuff on PSN for you.
And the Spider-Man release date is.
Yeah.
Well, that was awkward.
I get to play Monster Hunter now at least. That's pretty good.
On his account.
So,
Yeah.
funny
Right, so
thing is,
drink every single one of his pots. Use
Good
all
idea.
of his items.
It has been so long since I played Dual Blades.
Hey guys, we have so now we have access to Greg Miller's
Oh.
PSN account.
Good idea. Who should we friend?
The funny thing
Who should we defriend?
There we go.
Yeah, who should we defriend?
What kind of messages should be sent?
So it's,
Ooh,
you know,
yeah. We could send it. We could send.
I mean, but this is all live, and the rest of the world is watching, so isn't that sneaky?
No, it's not sneaky, but it'll be funny later.
Yeah. Does the comments happen? No, wait, we don't want to know.
The comments are talking about how Greg just got kicked out by Ted Price, and
Does he not have any-
no, wait, did Ted say it was okay for you to come back?
No, but he didn't even walk me all the way to the door.
What?
It was very much like, all right, you know the way from
Well,
here. I'm
that
like,
was-
yeah,
that was-
I know the way from here.
I don't even get it. Come on, Ted, you gotta actually
I'm
walk
using
them
all your
out.
stuff because your shortcuts
Don't.
are set up differently from mine.
Oh, sure, yeah. Isn't that the
No,
worst?
yeah, I was like, I'm just gonna use a jerky,
Chat was
and I
losing
put a
their
trap
mind.
down. And I'm like, what the fuck is that?
No.
He was like, I didn't think so,
No.
but it was so good. Ted was pretty
He,
convincing.
that was the thing. He's out there. He's like, I'm not a good actor. I'm like, your back was to the camera. No one saw you grinning.
I mean, I'm like smiling the whole and
Did you bring the mask?
What mask?
Your Spider-Man mask.
Oh,
No,
no.
probably
I mean, this is a common misconception.
You're
I
not-
know shirtless Spider-Man.
but it's not you.
Oh, no. I wish I had that physique. I wish that I had that kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, I know. And I wish I knew
Well,
shirtless
can
Spider-Man.
I get an introduction? at some
I mean,
point?
sure. You're coming up for GDC, right?
Yeah,
That's
we're
a
gonna have
great-
wings.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we have to pick a night for that. I don't want to do that. We'll
We'll
do
do
this.
this,
We'll do that. We
we'll
never
do
actually
this,
do
we'll
it.
figure
yeah.
it out.
And you know that Wing Wing's being sold soon.
What?
Yeah, new owners. They're still keeping it there.
Oh.
What?
He just snuck in. We couldn't stop him.
Yeah.
I was supposed to say, I was just kidding.
No.
Really? Okay. Have fun.
Later,
Will
Ted.
do. Yeah, they really were into it. That's
Did
funny.
you guys realize he was joking?
Nah.
No. I was like, oh man, this got awkward real
Yeah.
I was like looking at you, and Adam looked like this. He's like, I was just trying not to laugh myself because I knew it was coming. I got a text like, "Hey,
Yeah.
Ted's gonna storm in there, pretty angry about
Yeah.
this," and I was like, "All right, great."
Well, I could see Ted smiling, and I'm like, I just need to kind of look over here. And,
Pretend.
you
Don't
know,
make eye contact.
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
But he did say out there that you're now allowed to tell me the release date. And now you can just whisper it to me. We can kill the mics.
I'm gonna check with him.
Okay,
first
cool.
Before I do that,
Okay, do what you want to.
'Cause I trust you, but that doesn't sound like Ted.
All right. Well, I'm just letting you know.
That doesn't
You have
sound
it. You can have it your way.
Oh my goodness, man, that was hilarious.
What the best thing about that is he's dressing you down and everything. You were still beating up that monster by
Oh well,
dressing
yeah. I
square.
mean,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, you were like so focused. You're like, I'm just gonna kill this thing. Like, yeah, Ted.
All right.
Yeah.
Can you keep out just spamming my attacks?
Yeah.
But the best part is we took one person off your friends list and added one new person.
Oh.
Who do you think it is?
James. No, we're already friends. Aren't we?
Yeah, we're friends. I'm pretty sure.
Today was that when I got here was the normal thing of like, I know we've exchanged phone numbers. And I'm like, wait, have I put it in the phone yet? And I was like looking through a text because we DM so much and it wasn't there. And then I went and found it in the email and then I inputted it and then sure enough I
Said
hit
my
call.
name. Yep.
And I'm like, what?
And
was
you came up as Greg Miller.
giant
I was like,
waste of time.
Yeah, we should have just put him in. Damn it. It's funny how much shit I do over Twitter DMs these days.
I mean,
I've
yeah.
literally had entire business relationships at the studio where we've hired someone to do something
Sure.
for us, where it all transacted entirely over Twitter DMs, including an invoice over a Twitter DM.
Wow.
And I was like, that's kind of weird, actually, when I think about it a little
Well, I was
bit.
talking to my wife about it because she's in the industry too. And I remember starting in 2007 and everyone was using AIM.
Yep.
And you could still aim PR people, and like that was a big way of communication. And how that all faded away, and now there's like just levels to it of like, here's your official email that I need to do that you can run through PR or whatever, whoever I'm talking to. Then there's the text of like, hey, how do I do this? And then there's the DM, which is very much more in the moment, like, we're talking about something, hey, hold on a second.
The
Take
DM
it off
is, will you send me a code for this? That's what
Yeah.
I use. That's what I use DMs for.
Yeah.
Hey, can I get a code? Hey, Stone, can you send me Far Cry 5?
Oh my gosh, I can't wait.
Me too. I'm very excited. Ted's actually, I know he just left, but he's super, super excited for Far Cry.
Really?
We will have him in to play Far Cry 5.
was gonna say,
That's
yeah.
the game he is like, he's super, super
That's
into
coming
Far Cry
quick.
games. Yeah, it's coming up real fast.
You guys got a favorite? 3?
Ooh.
Far Cry?
Yeah, Far Cry
Yeah,
3.
3. Yeah, 3 would be my favorite. But I know Ted's like 100-something hours into 4. Like, he just hasn't stopped playing 4. He loves it. He loves it. He loves it.
Does he know how to eject it?
Does he know how to turn it on?
I think so, but that might be worth.
Wait, am I fired now?
No, you're
He
not
doesn't watch
fine.
He storms in here, he's like...
Like, did you hear that? No. Someone asked, did Insomniac make Monster Hunter? No, we didn't make Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter is made by Capcom. We just play other people's video games on our stream, and we're here 5 days a week, streaming. 3 from Burbank at 2 p.m. Pacific, sometimes 3 p.m. Pacific, like when we have Greg here. And then we also stream from our North Carolina studio on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 11 a.m. Pacific. So we play our games. Sometimes we play old stuff like Ratchet and Clank, which is the current PlayStation 4 Ratchet and Clank is free on PS Plus this month.
What a deal!
Free! And then we also play other people's games like Monster Hunter, and we'll be playing some stuff over the next month, like the new God of War game, like Far Cry 5. So we just play anything and everything, and it's really a chance for the community to come interact with.
And as I've
various
said
people
before,
on
that's
Insomniac.
awesome.
Yeah.
You guys are doing it the right way. I think a lot of developers don't struggle, but are trying to crack how to actually do Twitch and not have it be, all right, cool, well, we're just playing our game every week, and our game's old, or we're trying to promote something that's coming up or whatever. And we don't know what
it's
to
just
play.
like it's more about the conversation for us, just like hang out and talk and play something and talk to all the people in the chat. Which sorry, we haven't gotten a lot of you guys in.
Should I?
Today.
I don't know, man. All right.
Someone
This
said,
one's gonna be tough.
I was gonna say, you're gonna rock those dual blades, or you're
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
switch over to a bow.
All I use is dual blades, son.
Really?
Yeah, get in there with my
I-
null berries, I'll be alright.
Okay.
Maybe,
Well,
kinda. I don't know. I haven't done the 50
Every time I go up against Kushal, I usually switch over to a light bow gun.
Yeah. See, that's the one thing I really haven't screwed around too much with, is that
Okay.
the game hasn't forced me to use different weapons, and do
Yeah.
it. So I've just stuck with my blades.
I mean, I found that like with his windshield, like it's so hard to break through that like I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna switch over to something that has some range, so I don't have to worry about doing enough dragon damage to him to turn that shit
But
off.
what's the point if you can't get up close and personal with him?
Great point.
That's
It'll
also
be
fair.
power, you know what I
yeah,
mean?
but I do win.
Hey man, I get there, I win the game.
you have a lot of stuff in your item box.
I do, yeah.
I'm a little intimidated as a non-Monster Hunter player by the amount of like tiny little symbols, and I'm sure it all makes perfect sense to you.
Sure,
because you're
exactly,
playing
yeah.
the game, but I'm a little intimidated.
The more you're, you'll be fine. Don't worry. Yeah, we can do it. You can
That's
figure
cool.
it out.
You got
be
pitfall
gentle.
traps. You got traps.
I got some trap. Yeah, I'm putting them away right now because I won't need them for this guy. Can't trap this guy. So I'm
Trapping
The
is
dragons are immune to traps because
Mm-hmm.
they're dicks.
that's one. Yeah, that's one interpretation of why they're immune to it.
And I know everyone, like, Greg tried to promise you that he was going to bring you the Spider-Man date. We don't have a date we're announcing yet. It will be out this year.
But I'm glad they're all asking. You
Yeah,
know what I
yeah,
mean?
know.
Because that's the thing.
Everyone, believe me, I tell people so many times every day, and no one will be more excited to tell everyone than us.
Is that the most common question that you get on Twitter?
Yes, 100%. When is it coming?
What's number
It's
2?
the most common question I get on Twitter, I tell you.
Okay.
And
Okay.
Yeah,
all I do is post pictures of my dog, so...
I think any Insomniac on Twitter gets tons of questions.
It's got to be nice that there's that demand, right?
Yeah, no, it's awesome.
Yeah.
We love it. We love the Spidey Squad, and we love all of the Insomniac fans, and all the Spider-Man fans, and all the Kind of Funny fans.
Hey.
Yeah.
And all the PlayStation fans, like that's Marvel fans, like they're all awesome. Like we will be very, very excited to share more, and we're not withholding just to withhold. There's
Sure.
always plans and machinations and things in place, and hopefully we'll be all excited. Oh yeah.
But let's just say, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have a happy Halloween, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Black Friday.
I always have a happy
4th of
Halloween
July.
because you know those
E3!
You know those peanut butter cup pumpkins?
Yeah.
Those always.
Those are your jams?
Well,
I like the fun size Nestle Crunch. Like, I like any Nestle Crunch.
Yeah,
but fun size.
fun size. Do you like Bunch of Crunch?
I do.
I love Bunch of Crunch in a bag of popcorn.
Now you speak my language.
Yeah.
I mentioned it casually on a Twitch stream,
Uh-huh.
and someone from Nestle Crunch was watching and sent us a whole bunch of Bunch Crunch.
And
that was when you knew you made it.
Yep. When Nestle has, if you as a kid when you were in the store having a crunch knew that someday Nestle would think enough of you to send you a bunch of Crunch.
Right.
It's pretty good. I like going to the 99-cent store because they have those movie theater boxes of it.
Sure.
They'll stock those in
Yeah.
the house and
Yeah,
pop your own popcorn. Sorry, this is getting a little personal.
Now, Zeke Frugge says,
Zeke
if you
Frugge?
have a release date, why wouldn't you just tell us? And that's a great question.
Well, again, I think people understand that in the world of video games, whether you have a release date or not, there's always big plans to ensure things are go out correctly.
Sure.
So,
But it's always just a matter of time until Jason Schreier finds it out on his own. So why not just tell everybody?
yeah, Jason Schreier is an excellent journalist.
He is,
Him and
yeah.
Patrick Klepek, they are
Yep.
they are the two
Scoops?
they are the scoopers. They scoop everyone and everything.
Gosh.
And like I say, keep your journalists close and keep Jason Schreier and Patrick Klepek even closer.
Jason Schreier on Kind of Funny Games Daily next week.
Oh, is he really? Oh, that's
Twitch.tv
fun. Oh, is that
slash
during
Kind of
GDC? He's
Yeah,
coming by for
yeah,
that?
yeah.
So you're going to be hanging out on GDC. Are you either of you guys going to GDC at all?
Nope.
No, we're a
Turns
lot
out
of
we've got work to do.
yeah. We're still very
There's a lot of
busy.
things we need to do. So
Yeah, very busy working on Spider-Man, but Insomniac always has a booth. We do
Yeah.
some recruiting. There's a
Yeah.
handful of people. Brian Elgeyer is giving a talk. I think there's a few other Insomniac talks. That one's about the history of Ratchet and Clank a little bit, which should be kind of fun. No new announcements or anything, just retrospective. And then, some of us will just be up there helping recruit
Yeah.
and
We're hiring.
represent the company. We have lots of job openings. If you're in the video game industry, we have a great workplace, great culture.
Yeah.
Ted, even though you just saw him yell at Greg, is an awesome.
Yeah,
awesome
if that's Ted yelling, you're going to be just fine.
yeah. So, if you're interested in a job, please swing by the GDC booth. Don't expect any announcements or anything next week at GDC. We're just hanging out.
So no trailer dropping at GDC. No release
GDC
date
for us is
trailer.
like a recruit for Insomniac sort of show.
If Steve's gone down, that's bad news.
Steve, oh wow.
Steve's
yeah.
really good.
So now you've got.
That's because you're just standing about.
You know what? I'm on a stream, all right? Steve understands.
Sure he does. Is he on his
From his grave.
Yeah.
And someone and Adam says, "Will you remake Spyro?" Like we get that question a lot.
Sure you do.
No, we don't really do ports of our own games or anything like that. I know there's rumors out there. We would love it if
Someone
Activision
did.
decided to do.
There's been
something
rumors,
like
I
that.
thought, of
Yeah, there's rumors,
Spyro
but
collection like the Crash collection or whatever.
yeah, that would be super awesome. But it's not something we would do in house, and so we don't really know anything. We don't know any more than you guys know on that. Whoa, wow,
They're
look
all
at that.
dropping like flies. You gotta
Yeah.
save them.
This is like some. Is it bad that I kind of feel it's like?
No, I'm not.
Get in there, get in there.
Just run, just run.
You're fine.
No, Jack and I got that.
There. When he dies, it's game over.
Yeah.
You put this on us. You
Yeah, I
made us
did.
do this.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Well, you said you were so great.
What rank are you in?
I'm 49.
Oh, nice.
Still
Okay.
haven't beat Tempered Kieran.
Oh, okay.
Sophie, what are you?
I don't know, like 12. Wait, you said I'm a fan, but am I good at the game? No.
Well, that doesn't matter if you're good at it. You can still be a fan.
Just
There's lots of things I'm not. Did you watch that Fortnite stream the other night?
With Drake?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I popped in for a little bit.
Holy. That guy Ninja did stuff I couldn't.
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
know you
no
could do
way.
in Fortnite.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
just
right.
I was like, well, I've seen Fortnite now. I played at a level that I can never play it at, so I'm good.
I'm retiring.
I'm retired. I'm done. Like that is out of control. Then like Wes is like sending me a message today, like, hey, you want an iOS code? I'm like, trying to reel me back in.
Just when I thought
I just retired. I can't play Fortnite everywhere I go.
Yeah, I signed up for the iOS stuff, and then it was I was like, oh, when it gets to me, I'll be excited for it. And then got stuck on a tarmac coming down here yesterday for 2 hours, and I was
no.
This would have been perfect. This would have been a welcome addition to the London.
SFO.
Yep.
It's a cruel mistress of an
Well,
airport.
it was like, it was that thing of like, well, they're down to one runway here, so they're doing this, and then in LA they have delays too. So
Good times. Good times.
But I made it, man.
And I heard you were playing God of War.
I got to go play God of
I
War.
know you can't talk about it yet.
I get to talk about it on Kind of Funny Games Daily.
Oh,
Monday.
is that on Twitch?
Yeah.
Is twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames?
It is, and if you miss it live, it'll be on youtube.com/kindoffunnygames and podcast services around the globe later that day.
Including Spotify?
Including Spotify.
Nice.
I'm
You're
on fire.
very cool. Yeah, see, I've already learned your plugs.
It's easy. It's easy. For the most part.
Kind of funny games, kind of funny games, kind of funny
Yeah.
games. But yeah, everyone I've heard from that has played God of War has like only raved about it to me, so I'm very excited too.
What are the people who've played Spider-Man say?
I can't tell you that, but you know, I think. Yeah, I can't tell you. I was drinking.
You thought about it.
I thought about it.
You were in your head. You're like, well, I've played it. Like I've clearly played. Can I say what I think of it?
Yeah, I know. We're having a good time making it. I'd say that's a fair thing to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys having a good time making stuff?
Yeah.
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 Black Ops 4. Okay, I don't know. Red Dead. They just dropped it. No shit. So let's see. Jarfisher's Crazy Brit, Hyper League, Red Aries 27, and Matt Shumba and Jono Talvaro. Thank you all for the follows. Someone said there's so many games coming out this year. I could live with Spider-Man being a 2019 game.
I can't. Don't do that.
Yeah, no, it's coming out in 2018. Don't you worry. And like, there are a lot, but I feel like it's not overwhelming amount of games coming out this year.
There's a lot of like highly anticipated cool things coming.
A lot of it's, I feel like it's all so far spread out through the year, though. It's not necessarily, it doesn't feel like there's like a giant clump anywhere.
It's like last year was insane. I'm
Yeah.
still going through the backlog.
Yeah. The Switch had so much stuff last year.
Yeah.
It was bonkers. But at least I could play that on Interphone. I like to always talk about how when I came back from Paris Games Week, I plugged in on my flight from Paris to LA and I played Mario Odyssey for 11 hours straight.
Oh,
Nice.
Beautiful.
It was
Beautiful.
great.
That's been the thing with the Switch is it is truly a game changer.
Yep. It's amazing for all those situations.
I can't wait
like
for
that.
tennis on that. I can't wait for Smash, obviously, which is the least original thing anybody could say, but it's true.
You're looking forward to those Nintendo properties, eh?
Yeah. Oh, that's Smash Brothers, the Dark Horse game no one talks about.
Yeah. Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, which there's a lot of great Wii U stuff that a lot of people I think missed. That it's gonna be awesome on Switch.
Everyone?
Yeah.
Not
Hey,
everyone.
I got a
know.
Wii U plugged in at my desk right now.
Really?
Just to play Smash.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
fair. That's fair. That's fair.
That's the thing for
I
me.
got-
I'd take Mario Kart 8, but
Well,
Hell
we got controllers.
okay. Okay.
Yeah, I think there was a Sonic Mania thing today, and I haven't seen. What they
Yeah, I saw
showed.
Tim tweeting about it. It's something that he saw remixed levels, but that's all. I saw him freaking out about that.
Two
I
new
don't think that was
characters.
just him. Oh, 2 new characters?
Oh, okay, cool. I mean, I love Sonic Mania. I thought it was awesome.
Oh, yeah.
But I hadn't seen the announcement. More of that. More from that team is good because their take on Sonic was awesome.
And you can play it on Switch.
Yes, you can play on Switch.
And that was great.
Yep, that's a great place to have a Sonic game. That's a terrific place to have a Sonic game. All right. Well, so where's? You guys have this under control.
I mean, again, yeah, exactly. I think we have one with death left. Like
Yeah.
we got clowned out in the beginning, but maybe this is our comeback story.
Yeah,
Everybody's
it
getting
hasn't even been
serious about
tailed
that.
yet.
Oh wait, so your team has an amount of deaths between you?
Correct.
And you're down to your last one.
Yep.
Oh.
Sometimes it's 4. Is this one?
This was
There's
3.
three.
Okay.
So how many? So how much health does he have left?
You don't know.
Oh God.
You have to go by visual clues.
Yeah, like he hasn't. Doesn't look like he's gotten any actual
Well,
permanent
he's-
damage yet.
Isn't that the wee blue blip thing at the bottom? Tells you how well they're doing.
I thought that tells you whether or not the monster's angry or not.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Oh,
The
really?
rage
Sometimes,
meter.
I mean, if you
See,
get
that's-
skulls around him, you have to. I thought it was all based on like let's look at how he's acting and what
Yeah.
his damage is on the side.
I mean,
But
that's the
Monster
cool
Hunter is a
thing.
game you play for hundreds of hours and don't really understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You meet somebody, they're like, "Well, this does that." Like, really?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
I mean, that's the fun thing about it, though. Is at least
Yeah.
it's like old school days of like no one knows what anything does and everybody has to figure it out.
Oh yeah. I was
Which
saying.
seems like really cruel game design, but you know.
Yeah,
I mean,
other games would get knocked for that, and this one's celebrated for it, of course.
It's like being in kindergarten again and going and talking to people every day about like what did you do yesterday and.
Yeah, except
Zelda or-
nobody's
Yeah.
telling you they caught Mew yet. I still relish that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dionickel. I always love trying to pronounce Twitch names.
I hate it because I feel like I
Dionicle?
stumble forever and ever and ever, and then Kevin looks at it and says,
It's this.
Oh, you didn't know it was Guarded Samurai? I'm like,
What?
no.
How did you see that in there? It's like a seeing eye puzzle.
Yeah.
And Mr.
The symbol.
Snugglebuns X, thanks for the follow. Mickey Say, Ski Nacho. Nachos while skiing. It's kind of like Portillo's while in a pool.
Can't wait.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know, there's a group of us that are going to rent the pool at the Arizona Diamondback Stadium and then eat Portillo's in the pool or next.
I like how it all just started. Like, yeah, it's like there's a.
It's like, oh, there's Portillo's
They're serving
at
Portillo's
at Diamondback Stadium.
Diamondback
Oh, well,
Stadium.
we're going to a baseball game. Hey, there's a pool you can rent there. Oh, all right. Well, let's rent the pool down the right field line. And like, there's like this big Diamondbacks fan who works at IGN.
Ryan McCaffrey.
And so it's his beautiful thing.
Yeah, I keep checking my email this afternoon to see if they responded yet. Because I was just like, are there a lot of games open? And then I doubt it, but is Portillo's covered in the catering? And if not, are we okay to bring it in?
Yeah, that's all I care about is someone needs to be able to bring the Portillo.
When I saw the announcement or the headline, I thought, oh, they're opening like a Portillo stand. But they make it sound like when you read the article that no, they're just adding it to like the menu and stuff. So like maybe it is like
maybe
you could get it.
I think in that sort of situation, if you're renting a suite, like
They'll make it
suite as a
happen.
pool, yeah, they'll figure out a way to do whatever.
Oh!
Broke some parts.
There's actually, so I'm excited next month. They have pups at the park, like baseball, Major League Baseball, one day each stadiums. So I'm taking my dog to a baseball game, and I had to buy her own seat. She has a dog ticket.
That's awesome.
She's a seat warmer,
Huh.
and it's the all-you-can-eat building.
Oh.
So I'm like curious if they have dog treats or something.
They better.
She just gets to
If
eat.
they do it right.
Does she get to eat Dodger dogs? Is that cannibalism if my dog eats a Dodger dog?
I'm more worried about what it's just gonna do to her than cannibalism.
Oh, she's a beagle. She's fine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she
Portillo, he's a wiener dog, and he eventually crossed that threshold where I can eat anything to, I ate this, and now it's going to be a bad 24 hours, Dad. You're in for a rough ride.
My dog had the recent thing where, like, we had left. It was a recent escalation where she moved a chair out from the dining room table, climbed on top of it, the chair, then climbed on top of the table to get to the center of the table where there was a Tupperware filled with banana chocolate chip muffins. Took the Tupperware to the couch, chewed through the lid, and then ate all the muffins.
Wow.
I mean, at that point, you kind of got to give it to her.
Listen, I don't appreciate this, but I respect you.
Right.
I respect what you've done
That
here.
level of determination.
Yeah.
Yeah, when Porty was a puppy, and I mean like less than a year old, and he was like that long, right? A little bit longer than the PlayStation controller. Me and my ex, it was my first apartment. I cooked these 3 chicken breasts, and we ate them in front of the TV while watching a movie. And an hour and a half later, I got up to clean up, and I looked at the table, and the lights had been off, and I was like, "Did you eat the other chicken breast?" She's like, "No, why?" And I'm like, "It's not heat." And I turned the lights, and there was the trail of marinade from the plate through the table to the ground, and this giant brown spot where he had spun this chicken breast and ate it. And I was like, this thing was as big as him, and I'm like, here we go. This dog's gonna die, and he was just fine, no big deal.
Just like, oh, we're gonna go lay down.
No,
for a
he
while.
was totally chill about it.
What you need to aim to get is a dog like mine that's so lazy, he won't move the 3 inches from where he is on the couch to where the plate is full of food.
What kind of dog do you have?
I don't know, he's like a Corgi / Dachshund hybrid.
Okay.
He's a rescue.
Nice.
So. But yeah, he's just like one of those dogs where if he eats anything that's not his regular diet, it's bad news.
Yeah.
He's having a bad time. But
Chat, anyone got any pets? You got pet photos? Like, I'm curious. Let's hear about your dogs, because, like, we're all talking about our dogs, and I want to hear about other people's pets too. Adam, you're a cat guy, right?
I am.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've
so-
got a cat.
Yeah.
see, I got a bit of everything.
Do you?
Yeah. I rescued a bearded dragon.
Is it dead or
Wow.
sleeping?
Sleeping. But if you notice, it has the skulls floating around it, which means this is the final battle for it. Which means none of us can get cocky. This is when something's gonna go wrong. This is usually it, where somebody's like, "We got this," and then run in like a moron and get knocked down, and everything goes down.
Are they putting barrel bombs around his face? Is that what they're doing?
Yeah, you can see Rajak doing that over there.
Yeah.
Oh, a Yorkshire Terrier, a Corgi, and a Dachshund. Oh, Kind of Funny Games. I'm not sure who is on the Kind of Funny Games account.
Probably Joey.
Alright, so...
If you want to see pictures of them, Waffles at Twitter.
Waffles?
Yeah.
How do you spell Waffles?
Wuffles.
Perfect. I just want to make sure everyone knew how to actually
Yeah, it's not
find-
waffles, waffles.
Right. Waffles is a different Twitter account.
Yeah.
One I really like, though. I like waffles. Or, I don't know, waffles, French toast, or pancakes?
Pancakes.
Pancakes.
Yeah, I go pancakes on that one.
Wow, that was unanimous from the
Yeah.
panel.
What
I
about
mean,
you?
have you been to BB's locally?
Ooh, yeah.
So
Really good.
good.
Yeah.
Like, if you like
Tried this.
pancakes,
Yeah.
go to BB's.
Okay.
All right.
Babies is good.
I just came from a fine cafe called Starbucks.
It's a little artisanal place.
I was looking for something closer because I was like, I gotta do some emails, I gotta read these comic books I bought, and it was just like, I would Google coffee, best thing was Starbucks, and then I drove up to it, and they were trying to get me to go to the one inside Target. And I was like, no, there's gotta be a better one around here. I refuse to believe that
And
they're
you found the
telling
one by the airport?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, I think I go pancakes, but man, like a good Belgian waffle where you get whipped cream on it,
I'll take
and then
any
like
of
some
them.
fried chicken.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm a pretty big fried chicken fan.
Oh, yeah.
Hot chicken. I wish we'd known a little earlier, and I didn't have as busy a morning, because then I could have gotten you some hot chicken.
It's okay.
We are gonna do it.
I'll be back for the release date party.
Why do you think we would do that here instead of New York, though?
Oh, okay. I like it. You just heard it here first. Spider-Man party in New York.
No, I'm just saying, Marvel, New York.
Yeah, I was gonna. That was some more. Okay.
Oh!
No! I told you this is what happens.
Because you were not at the top of your game.
No, I
We're
was.
arguing about a release date.
Hey, I didn't die at all in that one, so I just feel confident.
You just ran around a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, I did some
Alluded some
damage there,
stuff.
lady.
Wow.
15 minutes gone.
Well,
You know, I'm heckling you. I've never even faced this guy, so.
All right, we'll get that same crew back in there. We'll be all right.
But yeah, we'll do some. I'm actually gonna do a big Howlin' Raise order during E3.
Oh, nice.
So
Okay.
I may coordinate with you if you want to come steal some.
Sure.
Because
Yeah.
It's going to be. We're just gonna have it in the booth, and it's gonna be crazy. So I'm definitely excited to get a big fried chicken party together at the show. It's gonna be awesome. And yeah, I was up till midnight last night putting in my May order for people.
Nice. Oh, May's gonna be a big time around here, huh? That's interesting.
No, I just order it every month, but you have to do it 2 months in advance.
Wait, you have to do it 2 months in advance?
Yeah, the hot chicken, you gotta order it 2 months in advance.
Wow.
That's
Really?
how busy that place is. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
See, that's my pet peeve of LA. Just everything.
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
everything.
Just in general, you don't like it?
My pet peeve was trying to get Arctic Monkeys tickets at the Hollywood Forever cemetery, and I just it was you're on Ticketfly, and I pressed the button this morning, and it's you're in the waiting room, and 25 minutes later, it's finally lets me through to tell me that it's sold out. And I was great, cool, awesome, very very great.
We're on the hunt.
Apparently, we're blowing out eardrums. I'm very
Whoops.
loud. I apologize.
Yeah, we were screaming. Oh, someone, Matt F says I have a German Shepherd Retriever mix and a muscular little Chihuahua mixed with something else. Also a chill outdoor cat that's essentially a mini panther.
That sounds awesome.
What does a muscular little chihuahua look like?
I don't know.
Stacked yolk.
It's a good question.
It's got a real big chest.
Yeah, right?
Is
the
it
definition there.
lifting all the time?
Looks like a bulldog, basically.
I thought we had it. You know what I mean? I really thought we had that.
I think
Did
we
you?
too.
I don't think you were paying attention. I mean, if I'm being honest.
We
here.
took him to the limit. We took him as far as you can take
Well,
him without
they
beating
did.
him. What do you mean they? I was getting my
You know,
hits
it's
in there.
because you're going dual blade.
Yeah, no, I was alive still, and I was doing the damage.
But if you were ranged, you would have done more damage.
Yeah.
Preposterous.
Could have been firing up piercing shots, cutting that tail.
You should try other weapons though, because I started with dual blades and I was they're fun, but the mobility on them felt kind of like I didn't like the way that wasn't so responsive when you moved. And then so I've switched.
So what are you using now?
Charge blade.
Okay.
And that I like that because it's got the heavy hitting of the axe and but also the quick stabiness.
Yeah.
Okay.
The sword. You
Yeah.
know, just got to get in with the stabs.
Yeah.
So.
I main longsword, which I have a lot of fun with. I feel like they've added just a few things to the longsword with the fade slash and the changes to how the spirit meter work that
Make it worthwhile.
will make it really interesting compared to 3 and 4 and
Gotcha.
the previous games.
And can I just stir the pot a little here and say, do you know the worst or the hardest thing for me about Monster Hunter is? is changing from the Spider-Man control stream to
Yes.
this game.
Oh my God, yes. Oh,
You
the
know?
number of times that I do not run when I want to run, and I press a button and
That is hard when you spend like several years playing the same game with the same. And
Yeah.
actually, like even I will say the hard thing too. I'd be just doing this show, switching back from like our PS3 controls, where like the shoot and the aim buttons were up on R1 and L1.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
PS3
of course.
controller
Yes.
wasn't, and then switching back and forth to like that and PS4 ratchet, just messes with my head all the time. But when you're like, I feel like when you're playing different games all the time, like you don't get as ingrained.
Right.
Whereas you like play one game for several years, like certain things just get like torn into your system.
The thing I hate the most is when you realize something's wrong, and you're like, oh, like okay, well, I'll switch the control scheme, but it's like to switch the one thing you want to switch, you have to switch something else that you're used to, and it's like
oh gosh, everything goes crazy.
Or you do the switch and you're like, now I'm going to play better, and you keep doing the old thing anyways.
Yeah.
I had that for a while because I used to play with inverted look controls when I first started here, and because almost no one here plays with that, I eventually taught myself to play with proper controls, and there was probably a good 6-month period where working on Resistance 3 that I felt like I just couldn't control the game because I was trying to...
Actually, I've got a beef with you, James,
What?
right?
Yeah.
With Ratchet, because as a young girl, I played a lot of Ratchet growing up, and you let people switch the vertical control scheme for the main game, but when you switch to the shooting, like in the spaceship stuff,
And then it doesn't switch there.
it doesn't switch there. Ruined it. It was so hard. And I blame only you. Even if I don't even know if you were here at the time. I don't even care.
Which one?
I don't even care.
My bad. My bad. I'll take the blame for
Yeah.
it. I'll take the blame
James
for
probably walked over and told one of the programmers, hey, be sure to take
I
out
just
that...
think
take out
it
that.
was an oversight, surely, or they were
it.
just like.
I will say I don't know which game. Which
I think
one
it was like the second or something
Okay,
like
well,
that.
if it was on PS2.
Yeah.
Oh, not my fault. Then I was.
And no, it's totally your fault. We already established this.
Yeah.
But
It was retroactively.
There are random little things like that that we always like try and bring up, like when people, like anytime we get feedback like that, we always try to like.
And it was the subtitles too,
Oh.
because the subtitles weren't there in gameplay.
We always try to get better. The PS2 days are like the Wild West.
I know it's much better now. I didn't have any problems with the remake. It was good. But yeah, I just thought I'd pick up,
Yeah.
some public beef.
It's about time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All
Has anyone died
Are
yet?
you gonna win this time?
Again, I was winning last time. They're all over, oh, hey, you didn't do that much damage. I was alive though, right? So I was doing damage, so there's that.
So
I'm going to win this time. Will they win?
This is like.
Ryjack and Steve are no joke. So
Does the tornado hurt you?
it knocks you down and like
Okay,
makes you see
got it.
something.
It is pretty cool. Like it's pretty cool to see like a tornado effect like that. I just think it's really.
It's not cool when you're in it.
Yeah, it can
It's
be a
not
little
cool when you're in
annoying
it.
trying to run up to him and just getting blown back all the time.
It just makes me think of Twister with like the cow flying
Sure.
through the air. That's just what I see when I see that tornado.
Oh, it's better than the roars. I hate the roars that knock you down.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta get earplugs.
Like you're right in there and you're just charging up a shot, and then they roar at like the last
Yeah.
second when you're about to release a shot. And
I'm using earplug charm, but it's not 100%, right? Like, so it
you don't have
shortens
a
it.
level 5?
No, is that what yeah, so here, now help me with that. So I don't have a level 5 on most of my charms and everything. I have to find those, right? I can't just
Yeah,
make
you
them,
wait,
right?
where do these guys buy their earplugs? I need these. Can't even see them.
So you usually get charms from fighting tempered monsters. That
Okay.
anytime there's purple rewards, those will always be a charm.
Interesting.
And at the melder in town, you can turn in like 4 or 5.
Yeah, when I go to the melder, she's always like, you don't have this thing you need. I'm like, "Oh,
Yeah,
I hate you
it's-
in your giant pock.
You have to have a lot of like charms that you don't need to really be able to
Gotcha.
basically trade like 5 or 6 that you don't need
To make
for,
the thing you actually care about.
well, to make one random one.
Ah, okay.
So you can't really even choose the one. For
See, this is what we were talking about earlier with Monster Hunter, right? That I put so much time in,
Yeah.
but like, what it was is, all right, let me beat the game. Okay, now I'm gonna go back and help a bunch of friends, and
Yeah.
then like people are like, well, level 50 is the next big thing for you. I'm like, oh, let me get there, and then I'll
Yeah.
go back and do other stuff.
Yeah.
So like, there's still a whole bunch of temper stuff I just don't really understand.
And I want to finish off all my optional quests just to have them done.
Yeah.
But there's like ones that I don't have yet, so I gotta go back and figure out. Because like that's from investigations and stuff, right?
Yeah,
like
investigations,
people.
talking to people around town.
Yeah.
There's
their
chains of quests, so you have to finish one to open up the next one. Yeah, usually the different skills, when you look at the explanation of the skill, it'll say how many levels the skill has. And so Earplugs has 5 levels, and so that means that you need basically 5 charms in order to get it up to max level to never respond to roars.
It's a big game.
Yeah.
160 hours worth of
Yeah. Turns out that when they've made like 90 of these things, that they've managed to put a lot of stuff into them.
Are they like going to keep adding like new monsters? I mean, they're obviously adding new quests every week.
They're adding a new monster next week.
Yeah, 22nd.
Devil Joe.
Is it going to be harder?
Devil Joe was a dick in Monster Hunter 3. he would jump on top of you repeatedly and then try and pin you down, and you had to throw poop in his face to get him.
Poop's a big part of this.
Yeah, it is. I appreciate it.
I like collecting the dung beetles and just setting them loose in my room. James is like, what's wrong with you people?
No, I appreciate it. I love all that. Honestly, like one of my favorite things, like when we played this last time and playing today, like just watching like the monsters and their animation is really, really cool.
Yeah.
Like, I just think they come to life so well.
Well, if you've seen them fight other monsters though, that's like the best.
Yeah.
Like I was playing it last night, and I don't know how often this happens, but like 3 of them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Turf
Like,
War?
yeah.
Yeah.
The 3 of them came in at the same area, and they all started fighting each other. I'm just like, whoa, okay, I'm see you guys later.
Yeah, I was hunting a blue Rathalos and was wandering around, and I walked past like a Anjanath that was finishing a turf war with a Jagras, and he just had the whole monster up in his mouth walking away.
I mean, poor Jagras. He's like literally the punching bag. In
Yeah,
the
right.
game.
Nobody
And
cares
it's
about
like,
it.
Well, he inflates himself, and you're like, I just gotta punch that.
You mean want to show how badass your monster is? Have him eat a Jagras. It's cool. Poor guy.
So now he's off sleeping again.
Yeah.
So
But nobody dropped in the first wave. That's good. That's good.
Okay.
I think we're moving beyond where we were before. Got
It's
cocky
only a
before.
3-person one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No fall damage.
I love the
Yeah.
I love the volcanic rock texture. It looks so good. Just the ground.
Yeah, the environments look really cool and they're very
I think that's one of like just looking at the old games versus this. Like it's just nice to see everything in this amount of detail.
Yeah, the old games had like the monsters always I thought looked really good and had really nice animation and had that feeling of, hey, this is a real creature. But in this one, like the environments also now look stellar, and they get a lot of nice like weather effects and other things like that I think really add to the whole
world, right?
Yeah,
Like that.
yeah.
I mean, that because that's the thing about it is you want to feel like it is a living, breathing place in a way.
Right.
And so when you pop in and they are fighting, or like it is randomized what monster's going to be in there on an expedition.
Right.
that's
Wait, maybe they should call it Monster Hunter World.
You know what?
then.
They're onto
Yeah.
something there.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I thought it was really cool one time. It was just a little tiny detail that I noticed in this level. I forget what monster I was hunting, but there was a Rathalos, and he was just walking around one of these areas, basically putting scratches into the rock in
nice,
his territory.
nice.
I was like, that is really cool. I don't know how many people are going to notice this.
Yeah.
That's the love, but also the hate of games. It's like, I'm gonna put this detail in.
Yeah.
No one's gonna see it,
Yeah.
but I know it's there.
Yeah.
I always feel bad for you guys, developers who are making stuff, and I like, especially when it's like, oh man, like not as a joke,
Yeah.
but like I've been waiting for Spider-Man forever, right? And I'm
Yeah.
gonna try to tear through and platinum that as fast
Yeah.
as possible,
Yep.
right? It's like when I was like,
Thanks for appreciating my husband.
exactly. I'm like not even paying attention to anything. I'm not reading the newspapers. I'm just like
We put all those work into those birds and squirrels and stuff. And you just don't even look, man.
Now everyone's gonna be looking at the birds and the squirrels, and
Sorry.
that's on me.
It reminds me a lot of how I had to stop or try to retrain myself to read comics, where it would be that I'd get a comic right and
Yeah.
just plow through it. You don't
Yeah.
like look at the art. You
Yeah.
like no. Read a page, look at the page, actually pay attention to it.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever plowed through a game for that very reason. Like I play the opposite. I play a game like I'm making it, where I'm like I look
Sure.
at all the details and go to like every crevice and annoy the hell out of everyone because
Yeah.
I take forever to play a game.
I feel like I can still mostly play games and enjoy them as just like a regular gamer. The exception is whenever I start making a game, I wind up playing everything that comes out in that same genre, and those are the ones that I start playing like that. Like when we were working on Sunset or Resistance, it was like I'm going to play every single first-person shooter, and I'm going to spend like 15 hours in a Call of Duty single-player campaign looking at everything and playing it
Walking
over
room
and
to
over.
room and checking out every
And just like reloading it over and over to be like, okay, what do they do if you do this? What do they do if you do this? What if you do, like, all these different things? That,
Yeah, I mean, you're in design.
well, I pretend.
Me, I'm just getting real close to the art assets. Where did they break?
Yeah.
Where did they fail? Come on.
They obviously don't have
Yeah.
enough. These verts obviously don't have enough bone influences
Yeah.
here. What are they doing?
Oh, I don't want to get technical on you there, but
Okay.
that was incorrect.
Was it?
Okay,
Okay.
yeah.
You got what I was going for.
Yeah, I know. He's still not dead.
Almost.
he just popped his skull.
Oh, final stage. Final stage.
So we all die.
All
So,
right.
but
You
the
know
final-
what? We need positivity in here.
But in the final stage, one person dies and you guys lose?
No.
Oh, okay.
You'd
It
have
was
to.
that we were just down to our last
Right.
death before, so
Okay.
it's like.
Out clowning around.
So there's no like, oh, screw how many lives you lost. You're
Well, different quests will oftentimes have different limits on them.
modifiers
rule
and
sets.
stuff,
Yeah,
yeah.
that makes sense.
So I don't know if this is a 3-death quest or
It is.
one or
It is.
5.
Someone in the chat was saying that Sega also teased the Sonic Racing game today.
Oh, the one
Like
they
another
claimed it
Transform?
wasn't happening.
Well, I mean, I'm all for more kart racing games.
I really liked Sonic Racing Transformed, was it?
It was some. I think it was even more. I think it was like Sonic All Stars Racing Transform.
Yeah.
Stars.
Yep.
Sonic Team Racing.
Yeah.
All
there you go.
Star. Something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, if there's any video game character that seems like they should be in racing,
Sure.
Sonic.
Sure.
Not like in a car. In
I
a
was-
racing game. Like,
Well, look, you got to
The
figure that
non-car Sonic Racing game they did was not very good.
Sonic wouldn't drive a car if it wasn't faster than he could run. That's all I'm saying.
I'm
Gotta go
listening.
fast,
Sorry.
right?
I was just making sure. See, he's
Making
trying.
sure you don't die.
The monster's trying to flee, but they keep flash potting, which is really smart.
To keep him.
There we go.
There you go.
There you go.
Look at that.
Right.
You said it couldn't be done
Yep.
with dual blades.
You proved us
Y'all
wrong.
made fun of me.
All right. Well.
Said I wasn't doing enough damage. I was doing plenty of damage.
Well, any final questions, chat? We're gonna wrap it up here pretty quick and let people get back to work and Greg get back to trying to schmooze information.
You know,
out
I'm
of
just
us, which
saying.
you won't get.
I'll just wander around, see what's up. You know, it's no big deal.
I told Greg before he came, I was like, it's really masochistic of you to like swing by the office when you know it can't give you anything.
Show
Like
some
I
stuff,
can't
you know?
tell you anything. I can't show you anything. You're gonna be so close yet so far away.
We'll see about that.
Yeah.
I shaved the mustache. I look like a different person. Nobody will know.
You bring a razor. You're out of the bathroom. You're like, I'm not Greg Miller. He's still in there.
Pushing like the janitor car. Just say, hey guys.
He's still in there. And someone wanted to know how God of War was, but Greg can't talk about it yet. He's gonna
Monday.
take all Monday.
Twitch.tv/KindaFunnyGames for Kinda Funny Games Daily, or podcast services, or YouTube.com/KindaFunnyGames.
All those sort of things, and don't have a release date to give for Spider-Man. It'll be out 2018. Can't say anything new about it. Sorry, but Greg was in town and he was coming, and someone says they hope we do go to the Diamondbacks pool.
That's Trevor Starkey, Trevor Trove. He's the one who it was the one who pointed out to us that they have a cool thing.
There you go. Thanks, Trevor Trove. I hope that happens too. And Veldin Galaxy, hello, and everyone else watching. So appreciate everyone watching.
Stone I need.
Yeah, you're not a hammer player.
No!
If you could send that to me.
Yeah,
I was gonna say Kevin rolls it a lot too. I could just.
Sophie, Adam, thanks for joining
You're
us.
welcome.
Greg Miller from Kinda Funny Games.
Thanks
You
for
can
having me,
find
guys.
you at what?
KindaFunny.com.
KindaFunny.com,
Yeah.
Twitch, all those places.
Sure.
Twitter.com/GameOverGreggy.
If my Instagram makes it to 70,000 followers today, I will tell you the release date of Spider-Man.
That's not true.
I don't know. I could say something.
You
I
will
didn't
make
say,
up a
I
date.
didn't say it was going to be the real date. I don't know.
So just put quotation marks around
Hey,
it.
If I was to guess.
this is where the smart money's at.
And as always, you click the follow button right here on the Insomniac Twitch channel. We broadcast 5 days a week. We'll be back next Monday at 2 p.m. Pacific with our next stream, which I don't even know what it is. I think it may be more Ratchet and Clank. There's probably some Ratchet and Clank. And then, we'll have a weird schedule next week with some people going in and out for GDC. But we'll have streams all 5 days next week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 2 p.m. Tuesdays, Thursdays, 11 a.m. Pacific. You can always find us at twitter.com/Insomniac Games, Facebook Insomniac Games, Instagram Insomniac Games. So please check us out if you didn't. Thank you everyone at Kind of Funny Games for hanging out with us and for hosting our stream today on your channel. Appreciate that quite a bit. And we will catch you guys next time here on Insomniac Live. See ya.
Have a good one.
Bye.
What's